Alright guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be playing several blitz games, trying to get back to 2100. And I'll be accepting challenges from viewers, which is the primary focus of this stream. So if you are watching and you want to play me, just send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and blitz. Just make sure it is unrated and blitz, and we have a game going. And without further ado, let me get the game started. Games are going to be very instructive, so just stick around. Games are going to be very instructive. Okay, I see Grand Miner. Grand Miner, let's go. Grand Miner has sent a challenge. Let's go for the King and Queen's Gambit. Let's capture here. Then we go here. Looks like I'm trying to capture here and win this. That's what it looks like. But let's do this. It's capturing here the way. I've even forgotten what I learned. This is the Queen's Gambit. This is the Queen's Gambit declined. I don't think my opponent saw this coming. Maybe they were expecting I go d4, but I went for the Queen's Gambit. Okay, that's a good line, which is why you want to put your queen here. You want to put your queen here to stop this bishop from coming in here. Go away, evil bishop. So now I'm expecting a trade, or is this knight hopping in here? If they hop in there, I guess I just castle. Just castle my king to safety, and I'm chilling. No, I don't have to. I don't castle. I have to capture here. I'll have to capture here. That move looks like a blunder, but maybe not. Maybe not a blunder, but let's see. Let's see what my opponent is going to play. Okay, now looks like a blunder to me. Because my opponent just gave up a pawn. I was expecting them to capture here. Let's castle now. Let's do this. I'm looking to play moves like this and try to pile up there. Alright, my opponent allows me give this check. My opponent is saying, bro, it's just a check. And honestly, it's just a check, to be honest. It is just a check, and after the check, I don't think I gain anything. I don't really gain anything. Let's do this. If I give the check and then hop in here, doesn't seem like I have anything going on. Let's go here. Oh, maybe I should have hopped in here. If I hop in there, I just lose. Let's go here. I'm looking to push. What else do I have? What else? This bishop is doing an amazing job. Let's go here. Maybe my opponent just push forward. I don't know. Now I'm tempted to go for this check. Ask the king to come here. And then capture here with check. Let's see if I gain anything from doing that. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's go. falling in love with my position. I have this check, I have this check. Both checks are looking really nice. Both checks are okay. This should be checkmate. That's good game, Grand Miner. That's an amazing game from you. That's an amazing game. Okay, Grand Miner wants a rematch. What do we go for? I'm looking at going for something unconventional. Something my opponent is not expecting. That's something I'm looking at going for. Opponent is going for the Roy Lopez. Roy Lopez. Let's do this. They're going to capture here, win themselves this pawn, I guess. If you're watching, you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Just make sure it is unrated and blitz. Just make sure it is unrated and blitz. Hope I'm not missing something very crucial. I hope I'm not missing something very crucial. I don't think so. Where is this evil going? Maybe the evil is going here. Is the evil going there? I don't think so. Simply threatening checkmate here. I'm threatening this. So I expect them to play a move like this. And then I come in here. That's a nice, nasty pin. That would be a very nasty pin. Let's go. I'm not going to try to play a move like this, hitting my queen, but I can sack here with check before I capture there. Let's go here. Remove that. And then I'm going to castle here. Okay, my opponent just resigned. That's GG's Grand Miner. That's GG's Grand Miner. Oh, Gautam, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. My rating fell and feeling bad. Don't feel too bad. It happens. It happens. It happens. You can see my own rating. My rating is falling every time. So don't feel too bad about it. You're going to go up. Your rating is just going to go up. All right. Okay, Grand Miner still wants a game. Let's give him a game again. Let's go. Grand Miner. This Queen's Gambit was looking different from what I expect. I've forgotten what I do here. I've forgotten what I do here. Is it move here? Or go here? I don't know. I'm just going here. Probably not there. It is probably not moving there. But let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, today I'm very interested in playing viewers. Anand, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. I'm very interested in playing viewers. So if you are watching, you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. My opponent might be interested in playing a move like this. And what do I do about that? Yes, that's where I messed up. I guess I should have played something else. That's probably where I messed up. If I capture here, let's do this. They want to hop in the knight here. I'm going to hop in here. Kick this evil away. Kick the evil away. Say, dear evil, just go away. Alright, my opponent doesn't do that. I think I want to capture here, but the moment I capture here, they capture this way. So let's do this instead. Keep it this way. I can capture there, which I think I will do. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to capture, I'm going to develop this knight and then castles to safety, which is what you want to do in the opening phase of chess. You want to castle. You want to castle your king. You want to develop and castle. All right. Not sure what my opponent is up to. Probably not up to any good. Let's go here. Maybe they hop in now. If they hop in now, I'll let them win a pawn. I'm going to let them win a pawn. If that's what they want, okay. My opponent doesn't want a pawn. If I feel like pushing forward, do I do this? Let's castle. Let's castle. Right. If I go here, it feels like my opponent has a fork, but there is no fork there. There is no fork here because I can always capture here. My opponent is saying, bro, you have an isolated pawn. That's my opponent's claim. And I'm saying, okay, yes, I have an isolated pawn. Good luck taking advantage of it. Good luck taking advantage of it. I feel like going here. But I have too many loose pieces. Sadly, I have too many loose pieces, which is just not nice. Which is not nice. If I had gone here, that's a rook, but my opponent can capture, which is bad, which is just bad. So let's ask questions here. Evil knight, what do you think? Evil bishop, where are you going? Where are you going, you evil bishop? So the evil bishop decides to go there. Go away, you evil bishop. Go away, you evil queen. Where are you going? Queen has to be careful. I'm looking at moves like this, but I'm looking at moves like this as well. All right, let's go here. I'm now setting up a checkmate. Setting up checkmate, and checkmate, I have to respect and acknowledge. Setting up checkmate that I have to respect and acknowledge. Okay. Moblin is threatening stuff that I do not want. I think I want to play a move like this, but even if I play a move like that, okay, maybe I play a move like this. Let's play a move like this, just to make sure this pawn is defended, and that is also defended by a minor piece. Okay, my opponent has the time advantage, so I need to pick up the pace before I lose, because I'm not interested in losing. I am not interested in losing, so let's try to pick up the pace. So here's my opponent moving this. Okay, I guess I saw that coming. Go away, evil. Evil, where are you going to? What if I go here now? If I go here now, where are you going to? Queen? Where are you going to? Queen? The queen can go there. Is my rook getting trapped? A very important question. Is my rook getting trapped? I need to pick up the pace. Guys, looks like my rook is getting trapped. Oh, my rook is getting trapped. My rook might be getting trapped. Wish I have something stronger. Let's do this. I'm hitting the queen, hitting everything. So let's see what they play. Right. This is an equal trade, except I'm losing something here. Okay. If my opponent wants to capture there, be my guest. I need to start moving fast. I have 2 pass pawns, and this should be more than enough. Those pass pawns should be more than enough, but my opponent is about to win my pass pawns. Opponent is about to win that. Opponent is having a good game here, if you ask me. Let's do this. I'm not interested in losing this. Let's do that. My opponent can try to go for a pin. I'm just going to push forward. I'm going to push forward and it defends my bishop. Defends my bishop. I'm also looking at moves like this. Okay, this evil piece might want to go where? Not sure for now. Is it going here? Be my guest. Okay, maybe it's going here. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. Okay, I have the time advantage now. Need to... I wish I have some nice check. I do not. I do not have any nice check. If I go here, where is the king? Or where is the knight going? Okay, the knight is looking at this pawn. Let's do this. We don't want to lose our pawn. Is the knight trapped? Okay. Okay, my opponent resigned. That's a free rook. That's a free rook. Grand Miner, that's a lot of games already. Let's move on to somebody else. Grand Miner. All right, I see play me next. Okay, I'm going to play you next. Neutral, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. I'm going to play you next. Let's go. If you want to play me, send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and blitz. Grand Miner, let me play somebody else. I would love to keep playing you, but let's go with somebody else. Is there a challenge? Okay, I see your challenge now. Let me accept it. Let's go. Okay, do I go here or do I go here? My opponent is going for... I wanted to go for the England Gambit, but my opponent should know what they are doing in the England Gambit. Let's go for it regardless. We are going for a nasty line in the England Gambit. My opponent is trying to give back the pawn, I guess. My opponent is saying, bro, please stop this. Bro, please stop this. That's what my opponent is saying. Bro, please stop this. Saying, bro, grab my pawn. You can grab it. Just pick up my pawn. My opponent is saying, bro, stop that. I am not interested in picking up your pawn. Tempted to capture here. But maybe my opponent captures here. And after the trade, they can capture there. Okay. So what if I don't capture there and then play a move like this? This move looks sad. This move looks sad. Let's go. Let's go. After watching the Intercontinental is it ballistic missile opening they call it, just lost a few rating points. Let's go. Opponent is not interested in castling. I am tempted to capture here. Let's go here. Let's see what my opponent comes up with. All right, now that's a free pawn. Not a free pawn, guys. Not a free pawn. Okay, it's a free pawn. I thought my opponent had this check. Okay, they don't have it. Let's do this. Let's not waste time. Let's castle. Let's find ways to castle. I want to give that up, but do I really want to? I don't think so. Let's go back. I don't want to give it up. Why should I give up the bishop here? Is there a reason I should? Ooh, guys. This move looks really interesting. Okay, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I have this move, and that's just solving all my problems. That is just solving all my problems. My opponent has the time advantage, so I may want to pick up the piece. Let's do this. I'm interested in pushing forward. Okay, and hanging pieces can hang. So we have a hanging piece, so we need to watch out for it. Maybe I should play a move like this. I'm looking at this move, does nothing. Does nothing. This is a move I should go for next. That's a move I should go for next. Or shouldn't I? What if I go for this? What if I go for this? I believe my opponent is going to capture. If I go for this, okay. Let's say I go for this, my opponent is going to capture here. Capture here. I will capture here. If my opponent captures here, I can capture here with check. Okay, let's go for this. Hope I'm not blundering some kind of checkmate. I don't think so. Saw that coming. And by capturing here, they just open my rook towards the bishop. Opens up my rook towards that. Okay, the evil king can move closer. Sadly, okay, they don't. Sadly, they just had to move the king closer, and maybe it's going to be an equal trade. Because what do I do? Go away. We are winning, so let's trade pieces. Let's trade pieces. Let's trade pieces. Let's do this. I would like to bring a rook over here, so I don't have to. I don't want to worry. I don't want to worry about. I don't want to worry about my opponent's bishop. So that's why I play that move. Let's do this. We are taking away any of this infiltration square from the rook. We are saying, rook, just stay on the back rank. We love you there. We really love and cherish you there. My opponent would like to play a move like this, so I am interested in trying to take that away as well. Or maybe my opponent is interested in something else. Okay, let's go forward. If they want to play this move, let them go there. If I play this move, it feels weakening. My opponent is going there, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, bro, if you want to trade, be my guest. If you want to trade, be my guest. Oh. That move doesn't feel bad. The move doesn't feel. But let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. If the king tries to join, I'm just going to sack. And after everything, I'm looking at coming here. Do I really want to sack? Yes, I should. I can sack and I should win. I can. Ooh, guys, I should have. Okay. If I had gone here, they just capture here. Okay, it doesn't change anything. Let's just do that. Let's do that. My opponent resigns. My opponent can actually capture. And when I capture here, they can capture. And how many pawns do I have? All right, Sebi, let's go. Let's go. Guys, let the challenge come in. Can we play Kingsley? Yes, we can play. Just send the challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Grand Miner, that was an amazing game from you. That was just amazing from you. Are you going to see this? Okay, my opponent is going for some other lines. My opponent is going for the King's Indian game. And I've really forgotten what I learned. I learned something here, but I've forgotten. I've forgotten what I learned. Not nice. Forgotten what I learned. Not nice. Well, let's go. Let's go this way. Hello, bro. You look great. Thank you. Louisiana loves that play. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Mobile and Castle. So let's play this move. Develop a piece. We want to develop here, and we are trying to develop this. We are trying to delay this development, developing this knight because we are still unsure whether to bring the knight here or here. Because I think I want to capture here, and I think Mobile is going to capture here, and I'm tempted to just do this. But if I had played this move, earlier, I don't have that. Do I just defend? Do I just defend? I'm looking at the potential of setting up a Greek gift sacrifice. So because of that potential, I'm just going to defend. I'm going to defend. I have ideas of playing moves like this. I have ideas of playing moves like this. So let's see what my opponent comes up with. Okay. I don't mind. That's a trade I'm happy about. But I hate this bishop. Yeah, I wish the bishop was sitting somewhere else. Let's castle. If my opponent captures here, I'm just going to capture this way and I'm chilling. And I am just chilling. I'm shocking my viewers today because I'm playing the Queen's Gambit instead of the usual what do I even play? The usual Scotch and some garbage. I'm already looking at this move. My opponent can play this move, which I do not like. Let's go here. Let's go there. I'm trying to gain the bishop pair. That's what I'm trying to gain. Trying to gain the bishop pair. Oh, my opponent doesn't do that. For a moment, I thought they were going to do that. Now I'm looking at this move. My bishop is actually not on a very nice square. Let's move fast. Let's move fast. We are playing a very strong player. The 1-8 is not a push aside. Can I sack? My rooks cannot easily join the game. That's the sad part. My rooks cannot easily join the game. I feel like going here, but maybe again, guys, maybe I've asked for trouble here. Let's say I sack here. My opponent captures. I sack. My opponent captures. I give this check. I wish I could do a rook lift. It would have been game over for my opponent, but I can't. I can't do a rook lift. I can't do a rook lift, and looks like I've messed the position up, guys. I have messed the position up. I've messed the position up. Have I not? I think I have messed the position up. Let's go here. I've messed my position up. Yes, I have. I have to capture there. Oh, my opponent blundered. I think my opponent has this move, but he decided to play that. Let's capture here. I would like to have I would like to be able to bring my rook into the party. I would love to be able to bring my rook into the party, but this bishop is really not good. That's not a very nice bishop. That's a very unhappy bishop. That is a very unhappy bishop. That is an unhappy bishop. Oh. Wow. Opponent wants to double up, maybe triple up. Am I allowing something really bad? Probably. I think I am messing up this position very badly. I am messing up this position very badly. Oh, I have succeeded in messing up the position. Okay. I'm losing the house. Oh, I blundered my game. I blundered this game away. I blundered this game away. My opponent is just chilling. Blundered the game away. My opponent just want to trade and win. Trade and win. Trade and win. That's what they are going for. Trade and win. Trying to keep everything under control. I'm down 6 points of materia. 6 points of materia. Looks like my opponent has to sack now. Looks like they have to sack, else it's checkmate. Looks like they have to sack. But they can sack and still be winning. My opponent has to give up 2 pieces. Yes, I'm currently playing. After the game, just send me a challenge. I'm going to take it up. I'm going to accept the challenge. Tried my best. Am I lost? I'm completely lost. Can I put up resistance? This is 3 pass pawns, guys. 3 solid pass pawns. This crazy. Very crazy. 3 pass pawns. Okay, my opponent had to do that. My opponent has 3 pass pawns. They're up 2 points of material. Position is just crazily lost. Position is crazily lost. Just trying to flag my opponent now, nothing else. Okay. Wow. How am I surviving? How am I surviving? Looks like I'm not going to survive. Looks like I'm not surviving this end game. Wow. Can I flag my opponent? That's my only option. Trying to flag this guy. That was crazy, guys. Wow, that was crazy. Sheung, welcome to the channel. The position can't be defended. Well, I just defended it. Guys. Now it's time to smash that like button. If you are watching the stream, help me smash that like button. Saibi, I would love to keep playing you, but we have to accept another challenge. Let's accept challenge from somebody else. I would love to keep playing you. That was a good game from you. I should have resigned, but nobody resigns. Nobody resigns when you can flag your opponent. Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe you can do that over the board, but online chess is part of the game. Flagging is part of the game. Playing unnecessarily fast. I am playing unnecessarily fast. Let's go here. Looking at pushing here. Let's push forward. Let's go here. Let's keep it solid. I'm playing unnecessarily fast, and that's how you make mistakes. That's how you make mistakes. I just posted a video where my opponent was playing extremely fast, and I guess they regretted doing that. They regretted playing too fast. This bishop is sick now. That's a sick bishop. The bishop would love to breathe some fresh air, but it's blocked in by its own pawn. I'll be happy to see this move. And I'm just going to sack there. Is it a sound sacrifice? Probably not. Am I going to do it? Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's go. I hate that sacrifice. I'm looking at this move, capture here. Guys, I'm looking at some very unsound moves. I'm looking at very unsound moves. I should stop looking at unsound moves. Let's say I go here. Where is the queen going? Where is the rook going? Let's go here. We want to bring pieces into the attack. Exactly what we want to do. Bring pieces into the attack. My opponent wants a trade. Bro, stop, don't do that. Bro, don't do that. But how do I stop them from doing that? Because they are going to keep doing that. Looks like I can't stop them. Looks like I have played an unsound sacrifice. Well, it was unsound, but I was not expecting my opponent to be this resilient. They want to trade the queens. I can't trade the queens. If I trade the queens, I'm completely lost. If I trade the queens, I'm completely lost. Let's go here. Get an advantage of a pin. Let's go here. Evil queen, why not leave me alone? You evil queen, leave me alone. Evil queen, just leave me alone. Evil queen, I'm not interested in trading. Looking at this sacrifice does absolutely nothing. Looking at this move, looks like it does nothing as well. Let's go here. And My opponent has time. He has more time. Trying to squeeze my opponent. He has more time. I would love to do this. Let's try to bring another rook into the game. I would love to go here. Let's try to bring another rook into the game. Wow. That's a win for my opponent. My opponent is happy. The more pieces that are leaving the board, my opponent is happy. My opponent is happy seeing pieces leave the board. I want to start attack. I want to attack. I need to start going crazy with some of this pawn push. Let's go here. But if I go here, my opponent plays this move. So not a move I really want. So let's go there. If I go there, my opponent plays that move and they are defending this. So I don't want that. Now I'm setting up a trap. Okay. Setting up a trap for my opponent. My opponent doesn't fall for it. Setting up. Oh, it was still there. It was still there. How did I miss that? Okay, now I can capture there. And grab this. Wow, my opponent was very resilient. That was amazing from you. That was amazing from you. That was just amazing. That was nothing short of an amazing game. Trade queens. I am happy to do that. I'm happy to trade queens. Happy to trade queens. Position completely crushing for me. Position completely crushing for me. That's interesting. I should push forward. Babid, you played very well. What's the best opening for black? There is no best opening for any color. Just play an opening that's your style. If you ask me, if you ask me, as a beginner, I play the Scotch game. So if you ask me best opening for white, I will say play the Scotch game. I will say play the Scotch game. I played the Scotch game until I got to 1-7, and it was just a wonderful opening. It was just a wonderful opening. Moblin is getting destroyed. He's getting checkmated very soon. Moblin is getting checkmated. I'm not going to let... If I go here, check. Okay, that's checkmate. Yes, that's checkmate. The king is going nowhere. That's checkmate. Babid, you put up a very good resistance. That was an amazing game from you. That was an amazing game from you. Sejan, let's go. Let's go. We are playing against Sejan, and he has given me the black pieces as usual. What do I go for? Let's go for the French. Or what do I have? I don't have anything. Should I go for the Scandinavian? I don't know how to play it. Or maybe I should have gone for it. At least just take... Oh, that's a mouse slip. That's a mouse slip. But this is called the Pieg defense, small center. All right, Devo, that was amazing from you. You played very well. Let's go here. Okay. If I capture here, Moblin just captures here. I'm forced to capture there, and then they pick this up. So I think I just have to capture here, sadly. Sadly, I have to capture there. And if I have to, I'm playing a move like this. Maybe my opponent strikes with this move. Oh, guys, I went for an opening. I misclick the opening. I misclick the opening, and the problem here is even if I try to play a move like this, even if I try to play a move like this, my opponent is going to play this, and I can't capture there because there is a pin. So I'm just going to castle. I'm going to castle, let the pawn perish. Okay, the capture there first, which is now I can capture this way, keep my pawn defended, and I think I'm leaning towards that. I'm leaning towards keeping my pawn defended. A pawn is a pawn, and we don't want to lose a pawn. Let's keep our pawn together. Let's keep our pawn defended. Let's go forward, 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 forward. Playing a move like this simply traps this bishop. Okay, my opponent doesn't do that. Now I'm looking at playing this, going for this hook, but what do I really achieve from going for that? It looks like I achieve absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So let's play a move like this. Maybe try to bring our queen into the game somehow. Maybe here, do a rook lift, slide a rook over here. Try to go there. All right, let's log this one out. Let's say evil bishop, you are doing some evil over here. It's time for you to step aside. Step aside and let peace reign. My opponent push this pawn, I can capture it. I'm looking at moves like this. Where's this evil going? Okay, the evil is stopping me from hopping where I would love to hop into. Okay. Sounds nice. Looks nice. Looks nice. Let's come here. Am I blundering something? Don't think so. I'm looking at this and I'm looking at this. I think I prefer this. Let's what my opponent strikes with. What did they play? Okay, now let's go for this. We are striking this pawn. And we are inviting my opponent to play a move like this. Just go back. Just go back. And then, so they can allow me play my move, continue with my attack. An attack that is looking like an attack that's not going anywhere, but it's better than nothing. Okay, if my opponent plays that, my intention is to capture here because that's a pawn. But I'm just scanning to make sure I'm not blundering something. Okay, maybe if I capture there, my opponent goes for this pawn. I don't know. Let's see. That's also a pawn, but I can trap the bishop. Okay, that's what my opponent is looking at going for. They're looking at going for that. Let's go here. I'm looking at this move. Maybe they are going to capture, be my guest. Capture, capture, maybe capture. Okay, let's defend this. I don't think I'm interested in losing it. So let's defend it. Let's defend the pawn. What's the time? My opponent has a few seconds time advantage. Not something I want. That looks bad. Move looks bad. Maybe not bad. Not as bad as I want it to be. Not as bad as I would love it to be. Okay, now it's looking terrible now. It is looking terrible now. It is looking terribly terrible now. capture my bishop, I ignore and capture here. That's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I am saying. Capture my bishop, I capture your queen. Capture my queen, my bishop comes here. Kingsley, what's your username? You don't want to play with me. I want to play with you. Kingsley, what's your username? What's your username? So I play you. Okay. All right. I would love to go here, but looks like my opponent is going to strike with this move, but maybe they should. Let them strike. Let them strike. Tempted to do this now. Let's do this. My opponent trades here. I captured here. What are they doing? If they try to pin me, I simply capture here. Don't mind capturing there. Let's go here. This one. Trying to go for this pin. Let's go. Sejan. If they move the rook away, I just deliver checkmate. So a trade is forced. A trade is forced. Kingsley, what's your username? So after this game, I can challenge you. What's your username? Watch your rooks. Okay, Kingsley, I'm going to challenge you after this game. Let me end this game. Let's end this game. I can even sack my rook for a pawn and still be completely winning. Let's do this. Want to cut off the king and then push our pawn. Cut off the king and push pawn. Let's just promote to a queen. Just make life easy. Makes life easy. I'm looking at this check. Doesn't seem to do much. My opponent is setting up stalemate. Let's go here. There's no stalemate. All right, now this is checkmate. That's checkmate. Now that's checkmate. All right, Kingsley, I'm going to challenge you now. Hope you're online. Guys, Kingsley has been here. That's why I want to send him the challenge personally. He has been in the chat asking for the challenge. Let's quickly challenge Kingsley. Clairvoyant, I'll be playing you very soon. I'll be playing you next. Let's play Kingsley. Hope you are there to accept the challenge. Accept the challenge. Let's go. Let's do an unsound gambit. Opponent just let me capture. This is called reverse Nimzo witch variation. Not sure what that is. I wanted to do the England gambit. My opponent just let me capture, which is a very unsound gambit. But if my opponent doesn't know what they are doing, they might just get themselves in trouble. England gambit is very unsound. You don't want to be playing unnecessary pawn moves like this in the opening phase of the game. You want to develop your pieces. You can see my pieces. They are doing very well. They're doing very well. I'm looking at moves like this. Try to bring this into the game. Maybe play a move like this. Bring this into the game. All these unnecessary pawn push are not necessary. They are not necessary, but maybe my opponent is cooking. I'm looking at pushing forward, but that will just block the vision of this. Let's proceed with our plan. Look at our pieces. We have a very good looking pieces. I am tempted to ask some questions over here. Those questions seems invalid. Let's do this. If my opponent captures here, I'm happy. I just capture here and I have a pawn that is supported and my opponent has given up a bishop pair. I'm looking to push forward again. I think I would push forward again. I'm looking to push forward again. Let's push forward. Let's push forward. My opponent can capture here now. We are trying to open up the center of the board. Okay, my opponent does that. Let's go. Let's proceed. I was looking at other alternative if I can actually ignore capturing if I can just ignore capturing the queen and go for something stronger. There's nothing. Okay. Let's go here. I'm looking at going for this pin. Ooh. That's what my opponent was setting up. Looks like I just let them. Let's go here. When my opponent captures, the pawn structure is just weak. I mess the position up somewhere. I mess the position up. But I'm still up a pawn, but look at my pawn structure. But when my opponent, once my opponent captures, we have the same kind of pawn structure, and maybe I'm not complaining, and I also have the bishop pair. I can't break 1000. You can't break 1000. Do some puzzles. Do some puzzles. Do some puzzles. Train yourself. Train your puzzles. Let's keep this. I think I'm interested in keeping that on the board. Keeping my bishop on the board. This is a pin I'm in love with, but fortunately my opponent has that. Let's grab this. Now I'm up 2 pawns. We know more longer as bad. No longer as bad, I guess. My opponent is interested in playing all of this, but I think it's too slow. I think all of that is just too slow. I'm tempted to just capture here, which is what I should do. Should I do that? Or should I do that? I think I can capture there, but that will just open up lines to my king. Not something I'm particularly interested in. Let's go here. My opponent wants to trade. Be my guest. Be my guest. All right, my opponent is forcing me to trade, but let my pass pawn run. Let my pass pawn run. Let my pass pawn run. Okay, you see what my opponent is cooking? I see what they are cooking. I feel like going here instead. So that when my opponent strikes with this check, strikes with that check, I have some, I can go here and play a move like this. But what if I just ignore and just go here? With the intention of just continuing to push. Let's keep pushing. Go away, evil rook. Let's keep pushing. Okay. sad thing is I can't really move. That's one of the sad things, yeah. Can't really move. I can't really move. So maybe I play moves like this so I can actually move. So we can actually move, I guess. Oh, I should have gone here and pick up this pawn. Let's go. I love that pin. Let's go. I love that pin. I should win myself this knight now. I'm picking up that knight. That's for sure. Because this is the only square you can go to keep defending the knight. And I come in here with a check. And I'm going here. All right. Kingsley, this is an amazing game from you. Played very well. You played very well. This king is already cut off, so I don't want anything from the king. Just keep it cut off. While I bring my king into the game and just push my pawn to promotion. One mistake will be if my opponent plays this move and I push forward, because then, okay, I can just slide behind my pawn. I thought I won't be able to defend the pawn. No, I want to keep this cut off. That's something I really wanted. I really want. Let's maintain that. Let's maintain that. The king is not joining the party. That's what I want. Dear evil king, stay away from the party. Stay away from the party. Slow and steady. All right, now I go here. And it's going to take the king forever again to hop close to my rook while I chase down this rook. Wait. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to... My opponent trying to flag me. Okay, maybe, I don't know. One thing I can say is good luck, bro. Good luck flagging me. This should be checkmate. Yes, it should be checkmate. It should be checkmate now. Oh, I almost removed that, but they can block. So let's do this. Let's do this. Kingsley, that's an amazing game from you. You played very well. All right, Clairvoyant, let the challenge come in. Let those challenge come in. Please place equal bets with your friends or other players. Winner get prize pool. Those free to play chess platform are draining you dry. Don't know what you are talking about. First time playing live. All right, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I'm not seeing a challenge. Okay, let's play this guy. Let's play this guy. Guys, if you're watching, you are yet to smash the like button. Help me do that. You dropped your username. Looks like you're not online. Looks like you're not online. Okay, I see a challenge. I see a challenge. Let's accept. Please send me a blitz game. Don't send me rapid. Don't send me rapid, please. Just send a blitz game. I'm going into a line I don't know what I'm doing in. the 4-night scotch. I'm really don't know what I'm doing here. I think capturing here should be the way. Let's go here. All-night scotch. Go away, evil piece. My blend is playing with the speed of light, I guess. Let's see what comes out of that. Tempted to capture here. It does absolutely nothing. Okay, my blend is looking at no trading. Moblin is looking at castling the opposite side, saying, bro, I want maximum chaos. Bro, I want maximum chaos. That's what Moblin is saying. I want maximum chaos. Max chaos. Let's go. Bring it on. Bring it on. Okay, I should castle my king. My opponent not playing principled chess doesn't mean I shouldn't be playing principled chess. Let's castle. If they want to castle there, let them do it. Now I'm tempted to do this. Tempted to do that. If I capture here, what happens? Let's do this and then do that. I'll be happy to see my opponent castle here. Oh, what kind of a mouse sleep is this? I hate that mouse sleep. I wish I played that move earlier. I wish I played they would have to respond to it. Now I just mouse sleep something else. Oh, and I just blundered. I just blundered. If my opponent had captured here, I'll have to go back, capture here, and this evil knight just comes here. See you next time. Make I prepare for Shiloh. All right. From 250 and 2054, I was rated around 20. I was rated 2-1 yesterday. Then I played in chess.com on Title Tuesday. That's a tournament you play when you are interested in losing rating points. You lose rating points so fast, you'll be shocked. You'll be surprised with the speed with which you are losing rating points. Why did my opponent do that? Ooh. All right, let's resign, guys. If you want to play, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Let me get water. Clairvoyant, that was an amazing game from you. That was an amazing game from you. I mouse sleep something, but But that was just overall, that was just an amazing game from you. I had to resign there. There's nothing there. You can't play without queen. Why resign? Do you know the price of a queen on the chessboard? Do you know how valuable a queen is on the chessboard? And clairvoyant is really strong. He's not a 200 rated player. He's not a 200 rated player. If I was playing a 200 rated player, I wouldn't resign because I know I can make a comeback. But clairvoyant, even when the material is equal, it's still a battle. It's still a very serious battle. So I think he was also leading on the clock. Okay, I was leading by just a few seconds. It's just nothing. It's just nothing. My opponent should easily win that one. My opponent should easily win that one. Let's get another game. Let's get a rated game. Okay, I see challenges. Okay, I see challenges. Goat, I haven't played you before. Send me unrated challenge if you want to play me. Challenge should be unrated, please. Challenge should be unrated. Challenge should be unrated if you want to play me. Sejan, let's go. If you want to play me, let the challenge be unrated, please. Playing with the black pieces against Sejan again. What did I even play the last time? Let's go here. I'm playing opponents I don't know. Playing opponents I do not know. Let's go here. Alright, we have the field door defense. Oh, capturing is the way to go. I think everybody captures. Everybody have played in the field door. They usually just capture. Oh, I just messed the position up. I'm playing opponents I don't know. Go away. Go away. Oh, what am I even doing here, guys? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm playing the worst chess possible. How do I even survive this one? How do I survive this one? Let's go here. Position feels extremely bad. Position is bad and feels extremely bad. Where am I even going to castle to? When my king is very exposed. I think this is where I castle to. I think this is where I just have to castle to. I'm looking at pushing forward here. Opponent is looking at this pawn. I think I have to keep the pawn defended. Let's keep the pawn defended. I'm looking at this push. Let's do this. Let's try to pile up on this first. And then we castle. Let's see what my opponent plays before I castle. I will have to castle here. Castling here is just castling into somewhere where there is no, where the king is not defended, and the king won't be defended at all. I'm looking at this move. Let's go for it. My opponent can push forward. They can't capture, and they push forward. That's a free queen. Exactly the kind of tactics I fell for. Exactly the kind of tactic I fell for. Exactly the kind of tactic I fell for. He can also blunder. Nah. The chances of him, he can blunder a piece. He can blunder a piece. But even if I win a piece, even if he blunders a full rook, I'm still completely lost. I'm still completely lost. Even if he blunders a full rook, I think in that position, my opponent was even threatening to just sacrifice the exchange. I want to give up the rook for the bishop. That's to tell you how bad my position is. Even if he blunders a full rook, I'm still completely lost. All right, let the challenge come in. Make sure it is unrated and blitz. Just make sure the challenge is okay. I see another challenge, but this is not unrated and this is not blitz. So maybe I'm going to challenge you and I'll make it unrated and I'll make it blitz. Please let the challenge be unrated and let it be a blitz game. Okay, my opponent is really strong. He's rated 2000. In rapid, so my opponent is not a push aside. My opponent is not a push aside. Game is going to be very interesting. What do we have here? We have the classical variation of the French. Let me go for a sideline. Let's go for a sideline. Let's see if my opponent knows what they are doing. Okay, they don't capture. And in this sideline, when your opponent lets you double that up, you double it up. When they let you double it up, you double it up. My opponent is already thinking, which is good. I like their thinking. I like that they are thinking. What's this? Okay. Sometimes, in some cases, it's usually the best move. I'm tempted to do this, but why should I be doing that? Tempted to play a move like this. Let's say I go here, trying to pin that. Opponent can even play this move. Okay, they can't. I can try to pin that and then play this. Or maybe my opponent plays this move. Alright, let's go here. My opponent is eyeing this pawn. I'm saying, bro, stop that. I want to stop him from pushing that pawn forward. But since I'm here to castle, I'm tempted to let him push it forward. Tempted to let him push it forward, but let's just do this. Oh, did I just blunder this? Okay, maybe not. Let's go here. I'm trying not to castle. I'm tempted not to castle in this position. I'm tempted not to castle. I wish I can just put my king here, but I have a piece sitting there. I wish I can put my piece there. I'm tempted not to castle. Right? I think that's reckless. I think that's reckless. I think that's reckless, if you ask me. I think that's just reckless, and there's nothing going on there. My opponent can play a move like this. I just go here. Keep my rooks defended. Keep my rooks together. All right. That looks great. That looks annoyingly good. That looks annoyingly good. I'm looking at playing moves like this, trying to keep block that way, but then come this move and I'm just lost. All right. So what do I do? I can't go somewhere else. My opponent is looking to capture here. For a moment, I thought that move was really bad, but maybe not anymore. Maybe not as bad as I wish it would be. Probably not as bad as I want it to be. Wow. Getting destroyed. I am getting destroyed. I really want to use this square for my king, but now I can't. Now I can't. Sadly, I can't. I can't use that square for my king, which is not nice. I really want to use that square for my king. All right, let's go here. Position is crazy and losing. If you ask me, my king is stuck. Can I castle? I can't. I can't castle. I thought I could just castle here. Castling there now would be a very good relief. I'll be happy if I could do that. I would be very happy if I could do that, but I can't. I can't do that. Position is crazy. But I'm surviving. I'm up a pawn, but my king is very vulnerable. Looks like I've traded my king's safety for a pawn. Looks like I've traded my king's safety for a pawn. If I want to capture or keep it locked, I think since my king is on the center of the board, keeping it locked favors only me. Keeping it locked favors only me. I'm tempted to do this. Tempted to play a move like this, but then I lose this pawn. I don't want to allow a rook into the game. Allowing a rook here is too much. It's asking for too much trouble. Let's stop that. Let's not allow a rook there. Let's not allow a rook over there. My opponent wants to give this check, I assume. Should I worry too much about the check? I don't think so. Let's go here. If I can bring my king here, I think I am surviving. Surviving one more day. Okay. Love to capture there, but capturing there just comes with. My opponent is trying to trap me. My opponent is trying to trap me. I'm tempted to capture there. Ask my opponent to play this move. Check. Let's capture there. Let's try to bring the king here. King is quite vulnerable. My opponent might be happy to play this move. I'm just going to sack the exchange. Which is something I had in mind. I had that in mind because I'm getting cooked. I'm getting cooked. I was getting completely destroyed. Now I can breathe some sigh of relief. I can breathe some fresh air. Not complaining now. Let's go here. Looking at coming closer, picking this up. Or maybe I should pick it up with another piece. Because if I capture it with my king, then comes a pin. Then comes a pin. Let's go here. I'm looking at this move. Oh, am I getting trapped? What if I go there? Asking my opponent to move that. That's what I'm saying. If they capture here, be my guest. Wow, that was a good game from you, Mushin. Mushin, that's just amazingly a good game from you. Played very well. And now, I don't even know if I'm still surviving. I don't know if I'm surviving this. Look at this pawn structure, guys. Look at those pawn structure. Just look at that pawn structure. I feel like giving up a piece. Giving up a piece for maybe 2 pawns. Maybe that's how I survive. That's probably how I survive. That's probably how I survive, yeah. Probably how I survive, yeah. Remember that we cut the king off and we start pushing our pawn. I think that's what we are going to do here again. We cut the king off and then start pushing our pawn. Is it going to work here? Might be very challenging to make it work here, I guess. I think my king would be on time. And I will sack my rook for this, and my king is just coming back. King is just coming back. King is just coming back for all of these pawns. All right, good luck. Even with just a single pawn, I should win. With just a single pawn, I should win. When you are up some material, don't be afraid to give up material. Hey, Justice, let's go. Are blitz rating more difficult than rapid? I've managed to get 1-2 rapid, but okay. If you ask me, I think yes. I was when I started playing chess, I played only rapid, so I was able to get like 1-7. I was able to get to 1-7 rapid or 1-6 before I started playing blitz. And when I started playing blitz, I struggled a lot. I struggled a lot with the time. I struggled with the time, with time management. But I think if you improve in rapid, you should be able to improve. You should be able to play blitz and get maybe 100 or 200 points or maybe 300 points rating difference from your rapid rating. Okay, the GOAT, I've not played you before. Mushin wants a rematch. Let's give Mushin a rematch. That was an amazing game. Mushin, that was an amazing game. Let's give him a rematch. He's a very strong player. In Blitz, there is a lot of variables in Blitz, sometimes connection issues and all of that. Especially if you are playing a very fast Blitz, maybe 3-0, which is just faster, which is the one I enjoy playing. But I can't do that on stream. And doing that on stream is really difficult. It's really difficult, the lags and everything. All right, let's do this. Hope I didn't blunder this. I didn't. All right, so my opponent's plan. So my opponent's plan. Yes, Mushin is, I think is rated 1-6 rapid. I think that's his rating point in rapid. Okay, my opponent wants to trap me. My opponent wants to trap me. Talk about a very tricky opponent. I would love to hop in here, but sadly I can't. If I play a reckless move, this move traps my bishop. If I play any reckless or careless move, I get my bishop trapped. So how do I save this bishop? Playing this move doesn't save my bishop. This is the only move that saves my bishop. That's the only move that saves my bishop. Okay, my opponent is still trying to attack me. I love to play this move. I love to play this move. Does absolutely nothing. Does absolutely nothing. I really want to hop in here, but I have nothing there. I have nothing. Okay, my opponent is happy to win a pawn. I want to keep the bishop here. Since I've lost a pawn, at least let me have something for my troubles. Let's have the bishop pair for my troubles. Okay, my opponent is crushing me here. My opponent is just completely crushing me here. There's not. Oh, I just blundered this now. A full rook. My opponent is completely crushing me here. My opponent is completely crushing me. I'm getting completely destroyed here. I am getting completely destroyed. Okay, let's do this. I was looking at sacking there earlier, but my opponent just takes that away from me. They just took that away from me. I was looking at sacking there earlier, but the reason it doesn't work is that this bishop will be hanging at the end. That's the reason it doesn't work. That's why I didn't go for it. I don't want to trade this, but what can I do? What are my options? Let's go for this pin. Let's go here. That bishop is sitting at home doing nothing. The bishop is sitting at home doing nothing. So let's try to bring the bishop into the game. Let's say bishop, it's time for you to contribute something meaningful to the game. Although I wouldn't like to trade, since I'm down a lot of pieces, I'm down 3 points of material. I wouldn't like to trade. But my opponent is putting me in a tight corner. Let's play moves like this so we don't have to worry about inside. So we don't have to worry about back rank, getting back rank checkmate. When I flag my opponent, looks like that's my plan now. Looks like that's my plan now. Flag the guy. Flag the guy. Flag the guy. My opponent has pass pawn that is running. A very problematic pass. Very problematic pass pawn. Ah, position is crazy, guys. I don't even know what to play. Just play waiting moves. Looking at this. Feels like I'm looking at this pawn, but I can't. Or maybe I can trade here and grab this pawn. My opponent can always capture here with the queen. Oh, position is crazy, guys. Very crazy position. Trying to flag my opponent here, nothing else. Nothing else. Let's go here. Let's go for a pin that does nothing. Let's go here. Right. Let's go back. Keep everything together. Keep everything together. Maybe my opponent can push pawn forward and I just capture. Maybe I capture with my rook. With my knight. I like the way my opponent is playing this position, if you ask me. I love the way my opponent is playing it. I love the way my opponent is playing it. Playing like they don't want to win it. Playing it like they don't want to win it. Ooh, they actually want to win it. I thought they don't want to win it. For a moment, I started thinking they didn't want to win it. They want to win it. They want to win it. Guys, if I can land a check, it's going to be very devastating. If I can land a check, It is going to be very devastating. My opponent knows that, and they're not going to let me land a check. Capturing here is going to come with a check, not something I think I want to see on this board. Let's go here. Let's go here. Are we going to see a piece sacrifice? And that would be wonderful. If you ask me, I would think that's a desperate move. I would think that's a desperate move. Okay. Wow. Wow. Oh. How do I stop that pawn? How do I stop that pawn? There is no stopping the pawn and there is no check. Oh, I'm getting destroyed. I lost this game. I guess I played very well, but my opponent played better. My opponent played better. I'm trying to escape with a draw. Did my opponent just blunder? So it seems. I have to watch out for my checks. Oh, and I blundered. I had to give the check here. I had to give the check here. I had to give that check there. I had to give the check there. I knew I had to give the check there, but I had nothing. Wishing, that's an amazing game from you. You played very well. Yes, that's a brilliant move. It has to be a brilliant move. It's just a brilliant move. Okay, the goat has been sending me a challenge, but he's sending me a rated challenge, and let me make it unrated. The goat, I'll challenge you now, make it unrated. Mushin, that's an amazing game from you. With that brilliant finish. But I think my opponent blundered at the end. Let's take a quick look. I think it's a draw now. I think the position was a draw at the end. If only I kept giving the checks. Oh, not there, not there. If only I kept giving the checks correctly. If only I kept giving the check correctly. You go here, I give check here. If you go here, I give check here. Oh, okay. Oh. And if you go here, I was looking at giving checks here. Yes. And if you block, I give check. It was a draw at the end. Ah. All right. Let's go check as masters. It was a draw at the end, but with 17 seconds, I just couldn't figure it out. And I blundered. Surprising my opponent straight out of the opening. Yes, I was running out of time. Trying to make moves, and that was how I lost. That was how I lost that game. It was a draw at the end. I just gave the wrong check. That is why, and that's how the game ended. Because I gave a wrong check. But we have to capture here first. My opponent is being very careful, which is nice. Let's do this. Maybe we get it with this move. I just capture here. Where is this knight going? Is the knight trapped? Is the knight trapped? Okay, they can play a move like this. Or maybe a move like this. So when I capture 1%, the knight can just go back or go back. But the position is already looking too sweet for me. Position is looking too sweet for me. Position is looking too sweet for me. Too sweet for me. I have this move. Very good move. A very nice move. And my opponent is not castling, although I still need to move 2 pieces before I castle. But for some reason, I think I am faster. I think I'm faster. Review, I'm going to review the game. We are going to review it. Let's see what happened there. Oh, what was I even saying? I thought they would capture there. Oh, my opponent played really smart. That's a smart move. That is a smart move. That's a very smart move. If my opponent captures here, I'm tempted to capture here, promote to a queen. Okay, my opponent doesn't do that. Okay, I want to give a check. I want to do a lot. I want to stop this king from castling. I think the easiest way to do that is just to play this move. I think this is the easiest way to stop the king from castling. I want to stop my opponent's king from leaving the center of the board. I would have loved to play a different move like this, but the king is going to leave the center of the board, which is not something I want. My king is on the center of the board, but I'm trying to trap my opponent's king on the center of the board. I'm saying, bro, keep that king there. Should I castle here? Looks like I'm asking for trouble. Castling there feels like asking for so much trouble. Castling there feels really wrong. It feels very wrong. Feels very wrong. Let's go for this pin. Let's go for this pin. At least I develop a piece. I develop a piece, one piece now. Now I'm looking at developing the second piece. Then I castle. Or maybe my opponent is looking at, bro, I'm going to castle this other way. What if my opponent is saying that, bro, you can't stop me from castling. I'm going to castle the other way. That looks reasonable. It looks reasonable, but let's see. Let's see if it's going to work. I'm not buying it. Okay, my opponent wants to force things. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, they are thinking capture here, capture here. I like the way my opponent is thinking. I like the way my opponent is thinking. This is how you want to play chess. This is exactly how you want to play chess. You don't want to make hasty move. You don't want to make moves without thinking. You really don't want to be making moves without thinking. That's how most blunders are done in chess. That's how a lot of blunders are done in chess. Just making moves without thinking. This king that is tied on the center of the board is crazily crazy. Tempted to play this move. I don't want. I tempted to play this move. But then my opponent plays this move. What if I just go here instead? Which I think I am going to play instead. Now I'm threatening to come here. In the queen. If I had gone here, my opponent just comes here, pin my queen, and forces a queen trade. So I'm going to just step over here. Step over here. Now I'm threatening this. And even when they move the queen, that check is really nice. That's an amazing check. That's an amazing and a beautiful check. Okay, but they have to be careful where they move the queen. Maybe they can move it here. Maybe they can move it there. Then I come in here with a check. The king is forced here, and I'm looking at this check already. They are forced to play a move like this. Okay, my opponent plays that. They are stopping this check. Okay, but okay. Alright, that move looks nice. The move looks nice. Not a move I really like. Looks nice. They can block now with this. Let's go for this check. My opponent is going to lose on time. But this is a good game from my opponent. Good game. My opponent is also looking at this move. So let's do this. We are setting up checkmate over here. We setting up checkmate. And my opponent is trying to play a move like this to gain a tempo on my queen. So I'm trying to stop that from happening. Let's go here. Now I'm looking at capturing this. Maybe my opponent can still do this. Gain a tempo on me. I hate that. Okay, they don't. Okay, now I think it's game over now. I think it should be game over. Or is it? Uh-oh, that's bad. That's bad. Because now I have a discovered attack like this. I have discovered attack that just wins the game. That wins the queen. I have discovered attack that wins the queen. I'm looking at which discovered attack leads to checkmate. That's something I'm looking at. I know for one, I have this discovered attack and I just win the queen. That's one way to go about it. Okay, I'm looking at this check. Force my opponent here, it does nothing. Okay, let's say I go for this check. King goes here. If I come here, check. I'm not gonna block with any of these pieces and they are chilling. Let's just pick up the queen. Let's pick up the queen. Let's go here. And this is checkmate. Checkers master, that was amazing. Let me quickly take a look at that game from Mushin. Let's quickly take a look at that game from Mushin. Mushin just destroyed me in that one. Sean, that's a good game from you. That's an amazing game from you. Played very well. Let's take a look at the game from Mushin. Seabiscuit, I'm coming to accept your challenge. I want to take a look at this. Okay. I want to take a look at this game from Mushin. Mushin played two brilliant moves. Crazy, guys. This is the first brilliant move. Wow. And then this brilliant move. Not just one. But I think at the end it was equal. At the end it was equal. Yes, at the end it was equal. Checkmate in 12. What does the engine want me to play here? Yes, you can't move that rook. That's not a rook you want to move. Now I wish, well, if I had some time on the board, I would have found it. But it's not. Oh, I was so focused on this check. I was so focused on this check that I missed this check. Well, I didn't have time. I didn't have time on the clock. I was so focused on this check or checking from this diagonal that I missed this check. And if my opponent comes here, I have this check. My opponent has to be careful. Maybe they go here. Then I have this check. And oh, that check doesn't work. Is this checkmate in one? Saying checkmate in one. This checkmate in one is looking very difficult. Are you sure it's checkmate in one? Or is it this check? Wait. If I go here, check, my opponent can capture. Wait, this is interesting. Let's see. What's the checkmate in one? Why can't I find the checkmate in one? Queen H. Oh. Wow. Wow. If my opponent had pushed two more, they would have lost. They would have lost. It was perpetual checks, but I missed it. Okay, let the challenge come in, guys. Let the challenge come in. Seabiscuit, I see your challenge. Seabiscuit, I see your challenge. Let's go. We go there. Okay, let's do this. And then we castle, give a check. Yeah? If my opponent lets me, they are not going to let me do that. Let's go here. Are they going to capture blunder a fork? No. My opponent is past that. My opponent is past that. My opponent has to be careful. I'm threatening this, and that's just going to trap the bishop. That's going to trap the bishop. This is an idea I've used several times to just trap my opponent's bishop. So you always want to watch out for it, guys. You always want to watch out for it. This pawn push, and I think my opponent just blundered now. I think my opponent just blundered now because now, oh, it's not trapped. Now you can go back. What am I even thinking? What was I even thinking? Okay. Tempted to go crazy with this move. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy with that move. Let's go crazily crazy. Looking at kicking this evil away. Say, evil knight, it's time for you to pack. Just pack your load and go away. Pack your load and go away. Okay. See what my opponent is planning. My opponent is looking at playing a move like this. Do I play this first? It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. Let's do this. I like to bring my queen into the party. Like to bring my queen into the party. Let's go here. Guys, I've overpushed. Look at my king side. King side is crazy. King side is crazy. I have overpushed in this one. I have overpushed for sure. I can capture here. Can I ignore? Can I ignore? Even if I ignore, my opponent goes there. Let's say I capture here. My opponent has this capture with check. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. And they are just breaking through. My opponent is just breaking through. I have overpushed here. Let's capture here. Let's capture here. I have overpushed. Just look at my king. Look at my king. Talk about the worst king on the board. Look at my king. Just look at my king. What a crazy king. What a crazy king. Wow. If I survive this, it's just a miracle. The material is equal, but my king safety is something else. King safety, I have none. I have no king safety here. Tempted to just capture there, but tempted to just maybe just go back. But then my opponent comes here and the trade is forced then. Looking at doing this, but it helps my opponent. It helps my opponent. Let's do this. In the spirit of just trying to keep the attack alive. Oh, guys. Position is done. My position is crazy. Thought my opponent would just do something else. I thought they would do something else. Thought they would do something else. Thought they would do something else. I'm looking at this capture and then this check. Sad thing, my other rook can't join the party. As a sad thing, yeah. The other rook cannot join the party. Let's say I sack here. My opponent captures. Then I come here with a check. My king safety is the main issue here. The king is just not safe. I need to complete my development. I need to complete. I have to, and I have to complete my development here. So I can actually slide a rook. So what's the material count now? Equal. It's equal. I'm expecting an evil rook over here. I'm expecting an evil rook to ask me some questions. If I can trade the queens, I'm happy. My opponent is definitely going to decline that. My opponent is definitely going to decline that. But how do they decline it? How are they declining it? Looks like they can't. Looks like they can. They can give this check, a very crazy check. A very crazy check. But don't, I think I can just block here. Just block here. Then they come here. I'm looking at just sliding. Oh, okay. Now I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. At least I'm not getting checkmated. Right. I wish not to capture here, because my opponent can hit me with a check. But what are my options? My opponent really wants to trade. What do I do? If I go away here, my opponent can capture here. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully, I'm not messing stuff up here. My opponent wants to trade. Position is sad, but he asked me. I don't think the position. Okay, my opponent can still give a check. Yeah. My opponent wants to trade everything. All right, let's go here. Ooh, that's a mouse slip. Ouch. That's a mouse slip. This is where I wanted to go. Oh, I hate I lost this game like this. I know I was losing, but I don't think I was even losing at the end. I hate I lost this game like this. I hate to have lost this game like this. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to play. My opponent's rook is never just going to infiltrate, and I'm trying to infiltrate here. Let's resign. We have to change this mouse. I mouse slip a lot. I mouse slip a lot. I have to change this. Oh, I have to change this mouse. I'll change this mouse very soon. I don't know if I don't know if it's the mouse, but if you ask me, I would think it's the mouse. I mouse slip too much, too many times. I mouse slip too many times to not blame it on something else. Instead of blaming myself, I have to blame that on something else. I mouse slip too many times to blame all that on me. I have to blame it on something else. This evil mouse keep mouse slipping for me. All right, I thought I saw a challenge. Oh, no. Okay, there is challenge. Checkers master, let's go again. Sergeant Gaming, I'll be accepting your challenge very soon. Send again and I'll accept your challenge. Today is just for viewers. Today is just for viewers, so we can play as many games as we want. So Sergeant, if you're interested, send again. After Checkers Master, I'm going to play you. I want to go for a sideline, but Checkers Master should know. I don't think they should know. I don't think they will know it. But even if they know it, at the end of the line, it's slightly worse for me. It's maybe +1 for my opponent. I don't think I should worry too much about +1 against this guy. Okay, he didn't go for the best move. The best move was to play this move. And if I capture here, then they capture here and they have a very solid center. Very solid punching. And if I strike here, they don't even have to do anything. And when I capture here, they just capture that way. Okay. Oh, no, not here. I mean this place. Okay. Wait, was the best move to capture there and then play this move? Yes. What am I even thinking? What am I saying? Yes, the best move was to capture here and then play this move. So when I push forward now, they push forward. Okay. Let's play something weird. Let's play a weird move. Wow. Feel like sacking here. Let's go here. Love this pin. I love that move. Although the move does absolutely nothing. Or does it do absolutely nothing? I think it does absolutely nothing. For one, this bishop is not defended. So my opponent doesn't have to worry too much about the bishop because the bishop is not defended. That's one. Okay, I'm looking at playing moves like this. Then my opponent has this. Let's go. This position is just crazy. It is crazy, guys. Let's see what my opponent plays. My opponent has to be careful because this is a move. And all of a sudden, the tide would be turning. That would be a move, and okay, my opponent goes there. And that's what I'm talking about. The tide is turning now. Because that is trapped. That is trapped. There's no saving it. And I might just capture that for completely for free. I might trap that for free for complete. Oh, I have this check as well. Okay, position is I told you that mistake. My opponent had to defend that by all means. They just had to defend that. I'm looking at this check. I'm also looking at this move. Doesn't seem to do a lot. Let's go for this check. Oh, my opponent blocked with the queen. Okay, looks nice. Time for me to try to bring this out. How do I bring it out? Maybe I should start pushing pawns here. Let's grab here. How is my opponent going to attack me? Let's push pawn forward. Maybe they play this. So if we can move it away, then we just defend it here. We just defend it here. Can I create a pass pawn here? I can't. Okay. This knight is keeping my... okay. The knight is securing my... Knight is securing my bishop. But now I can defend the bishop that way. My opponent can grab this pawn. That's not a pawn you want to mess with. But my opponent messed with the pawn. Now this is a pin. You always want to watch out for these little tactics before you capture. You always want to look out for those little tactics. You know, sometimes you just look at, okay, is that pawn hanging? Yes, it is hanging. But sometimes you need to check, okay, after I capture here, is there a fork? Is there a fork on the board? Is there a pin? All of that, you need to check that. You need to check for that. Those little tactics that can just slip through. Okay, let's go here. I want to blow open the center like this. Let's blow it open. I might be interested in playing moves like this. Okay. Okay. That's not a piece I think I am afraid of losing. But if my opponent captures there, they are just inviting trouble. They are inviting trouble into their part of the board. Let's go here. Because once I capture, I'll just be threatening to move forward. Move forward and let's go here. I want to come in here and start feasting on all of these pawns. Let's go here. We are looking at this pawn. We are looking at this pawn. And once I grab this pawn, my pawn is just 2 squares away from promoting. And that's a lot of trouble. That would be a lot of trouble. My opponent is looking out for this. When your opponent plays a move in chess, you always want to pause. Why did my opponent play that? You see, my plan here was simple. What's my plan? My plan is to move here, capture here, maybe capture here, and then start pushing. But then my opponent makes a move. Chess is a 2-player game. So you take a time to pause and ask yourself, why did my opponent play that? Is there a fork? Is there a tactic on the board? And yes, if you look at the board now, there is a tactic. So I just move away from it. And my plan still remains the same. I move away from it. Let's go here. I'm asking my opponent to give me the check if they will. Okay, I'm tempted to go here, but I am tempted to go here as well. Let's go here. Maybe my opponent push forward. I'm just going to capture. They have a nasty discover check on the board, but I'm up a lot of material that I can afford I can even afford to lose something and not worry. Okay, did I lose something there? I didn't lose anything. Okay. Let's go here. Now you have to move this. And there is no check from the knight. There is no check from the knight. Okay, let's go for forcing move. My opponent is going to play another forcing move. Okay, let's go for this forcing move. I prefer this forcing move. If I had gone here, my opponent goes here because I'm trying to seize the initiative from my opponent. Okay, my opponent just gave the knight now. All right, that's GG's. Sejan, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in now. Yes, I'm playing viewers. Yes, I'm playing viewers. Opponent too low rating. Okay, that's your opinion. If you ask me, I don't think so. I don't think so. Majority of chess players are in those rating range. Majority of chess players are in this rating range. So I don't think Sean, that's a good game from you. You played very well. You played very well. This move here was impressive. You are trying to set up a tactic. This move, you are trying to set up a fork. And then you open up a discovered attack. Looking nice. But there's just no good discovery. There's no good square to move this knight where you have something really concrete. That's why I just called it a bluff and just captured. All right, I see a challenge. Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit, let's go. Let's go again. Did I lose to Seabiscuit? Yes, I lost to him. Let's go Seabiscuit. Lost to Seabiscuit. Oh, my opponent is going for the Alabin counter gambit. Let's go here. Is that not? I thought they were going to push forward. Bro, why didn't you push forward? I thought you were going for the Albin counter gambit. Okay, my opponent is interested in just going for an end game. You're saying, bro, I just want an end game. I just want an end game. I have no idea what you mean, Albin counter gambit. I just want an end game. That's what my opponent is saying, bro. Just give me an end game. Just give me an end game. Looking at, I'm eyeing this pawn, and my opponent can't really do anything about it. That's a pawn I'm going to grab. Secure mine. I'm going to secure my own pawn. We don't want to be in a haste to lose anything. And I have the bishop pair here. I am crushing. If you ask me. Let's go here. All the natural development square of this knight has been taken. Developing square of the knight taken. I'm looking to go here. Ask this pawn some questions. My opponent might be tempted to play a move like this, trying to harass my bishop, but that's just a blunder because I have this fork. My opponent was going for the Albin counter gambit, but for some reason they decided not to go for it again anymore. Let's push forward. I'm asking my opponent capture there if you will. Capture there if you will. Oh, guys. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah, that's crazy blunder. That's a very crazy blunder. That's a very crazy blunder. That's a mind-blowing blunder. That's a mind-blowing blunder. That blunder is mind-blowing. I'm not sure why my opponent played that move. I'm just going to castle with check. Maybe force it here. Force the king here. Is that not checkmate? Is this not checkmate? Maybe not checkmate. The king still has squares here. Okay, but my opponent is in a lot of trouble now. There's no two ways about that. My opponent is in a lot of trouble now. Okay. If my opponent steps here, what if I go here? Is that not checkmate? That's still not checkmate. That is still not checkmate, but it forces my opponent into this square. I'm looking for checkmate here. There should be a checkmate here. If I go for this check, where's the king going? Okay, the king goes here. And if I go for this check, where's the king going? That should be checkmate. That there should be checkmate because the king is sitting here. Okay, the king can go back. Okay, it can't go back there. I have a rook there. Okay, I know there should be checkmate. You can't have so many pieces like this and there is no checkmate. I know there's checkmate there. Looks weird. A very weird checkmate. A very weird checkmate. But with so many pieces like this, I knew there's no way the king is escaping. Look at this nasty checkmate. A very nasty checkmate. This rook is cutting off the king. The king can't go there. And this rook is hitting the king. The king has to move. And the king can't go here. King still can't go here. Look at this checkmate. A very evil checkmate. Very evil checkmate. Too low compared to you. All right. If you say so, maybe that's accurate. Okay. Sean, thank you for explaining to him. Thanks for explaining to him. If you are high rated and you want to play me, bring it on. I'm going to accept your challenge. I'm going to accept your challenge. Romeo, please, you are spamming now. I think what I'll call this now is spam. Please stop spamming. What we are doing, okay, what I'm doing here is playing against low rated player. If that makes you happy, just be happy. But just stop spamming. What I'm doing here is looking for low rated players to play against. I hope that makes you happy. If that makes you happy, I guess we are done there. Yes, I guess we are okay now. We are okay now. Yes, I'm looking for low rated players to play against. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing here. So stop spamming. Stop spamming. If you are rated 2000 or if you are rated 3000, you want to play me, send me a challenge. Send me a challenge. I'll be happy to lose against you. I'll be very happy to lose against you. Okay, I see a challenge from Kun, but it is rated. Let's make it unrated and send it back. Kun, I'm going to send you an unrated challenge now. Let's have some fun playing chess. What's up, my chicken nugget? What does that even mean? Oh, what does that mean? The game is still rated. Imagine losing to this guy. That will be 16 rating points. That will be losing 16 rating points. But let's go. On a normal ground, I shouldn't lose to him. But now I can't play. I can't play carelessly. I have to play very well so I don't lose 16 points. Let's take control of the center like this. Okay. My opponent sees a check, they give a check. Not a bad check. You don't want to trade your bishop. Okay, I want to say this now. You don't want to trade your bishop for no reason. This is a good reason for trading the bishop, double pawns. But look at these double pawns. Are they really sad? They are not too sad. They are just not too sad. Not too sad. It's not worth it. It's not worth trading it. But in some opening theory, you want to trade your bishop that way. But in this position, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, my opponent just won't help me. They won't help me on double my pawns. What can I say? I can just say thank you. They help me on double my pawns. So now I was thinking maybe the reason you capture here is to double my pawns. So now you just help me on double my pawns, which doesn't make too much sense now. Because you just didn't have to give up the bishop pair. You don't have to give up the bishop pair. But at the beginner level, the knights are incredibly devastating. Even at my level, I still miss forks. I still miss some of these knight moves. So at the beginner level, the knight is really, really devastating. Many people don't even know where the knight is going to next. So forks and some tactics involving the knight can easily be missed. But maybe you need to start training like the grandmasters and stop giving up the bishop pair for no reason. But it's just a matter of time. You are going to you get really strong. You are going to get really strong in the game. All right, I'm looking for a very good square to put my bishop, but they say a knight on the rim is dim, but I didn't hear a bishop on the rim is dim. So let's put the bishop there. Gain a tempo on this rook. Ask the rook to go somewhere. Say, dear evil rook, you might consider moving somewhere. You have been evil for too long. Okay, I'm going to try to set up a very nasty tactic here and see if my opponent is going to fall for it. I'm going to try to set up some nasty tactic here. Okay. They don't fall for it because this comes with a direct attack on the queen. Okay, I was thinking they might fall for it, but they are not going to fall for it because they have to move the queen. I was looking. The tactic I'm setting up is my opponent capturing here. I capture, then they capture here, and I give this check and pick up the queen. This kind of checks, I can't tell you how many games I've won with this kind of checks. You always want to look out for those checks when you want to capture a pawn on the center of the board or something that's looking free on the center of the board. You always want to look out for this kind of discover check and picking up your queen. Okay. Yes, my opponent is playing really well. My opponent is playing really well. My opponent is playing very well. Very well. I think my opponent is playing very well. Taking his time, developing his pieces and what have you. My opponent is playing very well. And if they keep playing like this, I think it's just a matter of time. They will no longer be rated around this. They won't be. Maybe they are not even playing blitz chess. Let's check my opponent's rating point. Maybe they don't play anything outside blitz chess, or maybe they don't know. Yes, I told you. Maybe they don't play blitz chess. You can see their games. They usually play only rapid. My opponent is rated around 1000 in rapid, because that's not how 120 for someone rated 100 would play. My opponent needs time to think, and this is just a fast-paced game, so they are likely going to lose on time. Okay. My opponent is asking for this, but I'm going to throw in this move. My opponent is looking at this, but I'm hitting the queen. I'm saying, dear queen, where are you going? So where can my opponent go to keep defending? I think this is the only square. That is the only square. That is the only square. To keep defending this. Because if you go here, it walks into this fork directly. My opponent finds it. Tempted to still go forward again. Gain space, but this evil knight hops in here. I hit the knight. I hit the knight. Evil knight. Why are you so evil? But let's kick the knight. Let's say evil knight. If you want to move, move. When they capture with their rook, I'm looking. Okay, I see we are likely going to have a trade here. I see that happening. I see that happening. And when the trade happens, or we are going to have a trade here. I see that happening. And when the trade happens, I'm going to bring my bishop over here. The bishop on the rim seems not to be doing a lot anymore. So let's capture here. Go away. Then we capture. When we do this, I'm tempted to capture here. Double up the pawns for my opponent. But what do I gain doing that? Looks like I gain nothing. Okay. Yes. Did my opponent miss the rook he's hanging, or did they just find a brilliant move? Wow. I'm attacking the rook, expecting my opponent to move the rook, but my opponent strike with a brilliant move. The idea behind this move is really nice. If I proceed to capture this rook, my opponent captures my rook. And when I capture, it's just an equal trade. It's just an equal trade. If I capture here, what happens? They have to move that. So I'm just going to do this. But when I capture here, then they can move this wherever they want. I think that's the idea behind the move. Let's capture here. Let's capture there. Let's see if they missed that their bishop, their rook was hanging earlier. Okay, maybe the idea is to play this move so they don't get double pawns. Maybe that's the idea. Bishop b8 and queen d6. Bishop d8 and queen d6. What are you even saying? Bishop d8, queen b6. What am I doing with that move? What's that? What's that move? What is that move? Okay, my opponent is going to lose on time, but this is a good game. This is a good game. My opponent played very well. Played very well. Let's go here. We are looking at this pawn, looking at this pawn. Playing a move like this only helps me deliver checkmate in one. This is a pattern, guys, you have to watch out for. That's a pattern, very common pattern you have to watch out for. My opponent would like to strike me this way, but that would be a free piece. Let's go here. I suspect my opponent wants to do this. Well, I have this check, but if I go for that check, that's losing. That's losing immediately. That would be losing immediately. Let's go here. My opponent is looking at this move. If I go here check, my opponent captures. I come here check. My opponent blocks this way and they are threatening checkmate. That would be too much. Let's just defend. Let's defend. All right, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. You always want to watch out for your opponent's plan. You always want to watch out for your opponent's plan. I guess that's what we call that. He was cheating. No, don't say that. Why would you say he's cheating? Why would you say he's cheating? How is 124 LO? He was no. He's rated 1000 in rapid. I don't think he's cheating. I don't think he's cheating. Let's analyze the game. If he's cheating, cheaters are usually fast. They usually play very fast and accurate, but some of them don't play fast. But I don't think my opponent is cheating. I don't think my opponent is cheating. Okay. Was there a mistake? There was a mistake. What's the mistake? Moving the king away is a mistake. And it's a very significant mistake. It's a very good mistake. I played with 94% accuracy. Maybe I should be the one being accused of cheating. Maybe I should be the one being accused of cheating. That's a good game. My opponent took his time to play his move. Took his time. I think my opponent is a very strong player. A 1000 rated player is not really too weak, although I wouldn't consider a 2000 rated player to be very strong. I wouldn't say a 2000 rated player is very strong. Okay, yes, you can see that's the best move. That's the best move, because if I just proceed with my plan of, my plan was to capture there and decide to capture here and forget to think about what my opponent is going to play, my opponent is going to capture here, and when I capture here, then come this move, and oh, my queen is under attack. My opponent is threatening checkmate here. If I try to go back here to defend, the defense, this pawn defense is just an illusion, as my opponent can capture here, taking advantage of this pin here. So I will have to give up my queen, and after the trade, look at it. This is completely lost. This is completely lost. There's no way I'm surviving this. Yes, you are not a blitz player. I see that you are not a blitz player. I think you played very well. You played very well. Is there a challenge? Is there a challenge? Is there a challenge? Okay, there's no challenge. Okay, maybe I play some blitz game. Let's play some blitz game before we call it a day. Some rated blitz game. Can I get back to 2-1? Let's play some rated blitz game. Let's go. Let's go. Some rated blitz game. Let's see if I can get back to 2-1. Let's see if I can get back to 2-1. My opponent is going for the London, waiting for me to play this move and strike me with something very nasty. Let's go for this pin. I love the pin with the intentions of hopping in here. The moment I hop in here, should I worry about my opponent hopping in here? That will be a free piece. Thank you. Let's go here. We are about to go crazy with this pawn push. I'm yet to castle. I am yet to castle, which is just good. It's good for me. Looking at hopping in here. Okay, my opponent has that under control. How long? For how long? The rook joins the party. Let's do this. I want to bring this piece into the party. Bring my queen into the party. I love what my rook is doing here, so I'm not... Okay. Let's go there. My opponent can definitely capture here, but I'm just going to capture here. Ask the evil rook to go somewhere. Open up this file. I'm not complaining. My opponent went for aggressive chess, but I guess it's not going to pay off. I don't think it's going to pay off. I'm looking to even push forward. Just try to break open, because if I capture here, this evil piece comes here. So I'm looking to push forward. Problem here is that I can't capture here, because when my opponent captures here, if they move their knight, when they capture, it's going to come with a check. But where are they moving the knight to? Maybe they move the knight here. That's a sad move. That's a sad move. Ooh. Maybe I can give up this bishop, guys. Maybe I can give up the bishop. Maybe I can give up the bishop. Let's say they move here. I play a move like this, giving up the bishop. My opponent captures with check. I move my king away. But then they can maybe offer this check. The capture. It gets really messy. It gets really messy. Maybe I don't even move. Maybe I just block this way. I block that way. And my opponent captured. Okay, my opponent doesn't do any of that. Okay. Let's go here. Tempted to go here and then come here. That's what I'm tempted to do. And how is my opponent defending against checkmate? Let's go here. Maybe my opponent has to find this move, and they did. They did find the move. Tempted to capture here with check. I'm tempted to capture there with check. Ask the king to come here. Come here with check. Oh, guys, position is crazily crazy. Come there with check. The king goes back here. I hate this move. I hate that I have to move my queen. I hate that I have to move my queen. I really hate that I have to move my queen. I hate that I have to move my queen. If I go for this check, it does nothing. Did I have a better option? Let's say I sack the queen here. My opponent captures. My opponent captures. And then I come here with a check. My opponent is forced here. And then I go here. But then my opponent can play a move like this. Because I'm just threatening to give a check here. And if I give a check here, it doesn't work. Oh, I'm trying to force this to work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh, shh. Let's say I capture here with check one more time. My opponent captures. What if I come here with check? My opponent won't capture. And I have nothing. So what if I come here with check? They won't block this way. I missed that. I missed that earlier. I missed that earlier. Okay, so now I have to move this. Oh, my opponent won't strike this way. I time my castle now. I time my castle. I time my castle. My opponent can strike with this move. Forces me to be passive. It forces me to be passive. Forces me to be very passive. This is a turnaround. Ooh, what I played. I was crushing there. I was crushing there. Checkmate. Sack the queen. Checkmate. I don't think there's checkmate. Let's resign and check that out. I was crushing that. I was crushing in that position. Sack the queen. Check. Was there checkmate there? Maybe that will be checkmate in like 8. I can't find that. I can't find that. I'm a blunder master. I can't find checkmate in it. I was not winning. I was winning here. At this position, it was completely crushing for me. Okay, I didn't have to capture. So what was the best move here? Just castle. Wow. Just castle. Wait for your opponent to play something. Wait for your opponent to play something. And if I had castled, if my opponent plays a move like this, I'm just going here, and that will be a fork. I'm just going to capture one of these space. Let's see the follow-up. There was no checkmate there. There was no checkmate. I tried my best to find a checkmate, but now it was just completely lost. Not completely lost, but losing. My pieces are just too passive. I'm looking at moves like this, but I mistakenly played this move. That was not a mouse slip. That was a mistake from me. I suspect my opponent wants to double up here. No, I suspect so. And I'm not too comfortable with the move, but maybe I would have done this. Try to ask questions here. And maybe when they capture here, I can then go here. Position feels really sad. The position feels really sad. All of a sudden, the momentum just shifted. The momentum shifted to my opponent. All right, I thought I already accepted that challenge. Let's go. Let's go for the England gambit. I know my opponent will be facing this gambit a lot. Let's see if they know what to do against it. Oh, bro, you want to just capture the pawn? I have a video on the England gambit. You want to just capture that pawn, and there is nothing there. There is nothing in the England gambit. Your opponent is just going to lose if you know what you are doing. But you don't need to memorize too much. The England gambit is too easy to refute. You just have to find maybe two decent moves, and all of a sudden your opponent is done. Your opponent is completely losing. Two decent move, and your opponent is just completely lost. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, my opponent is going to castle. I'm going to delay castling because I want to do something called the fishing pole trap. I want to go for the fishing pole trap. These are traps, guys. You need to just learn. You can just Google fishing pole trap. Maybe go to YouTube, search fishing pole trap. So you familiarize yourself with them and you stop falling for such traps. Okay. I'm going to play this move. But now, if my opponent plays this move, the fishing pole trap might not work because this evil bishop is defending this square. But I'm threatening checkmate here. But the evil bishop is doing a good job. But let's see. Let's go for it. Let's go for E. Oh, the knight can hop in here. Oh, just like that, my trap doesn't work. Just like that, my trap doesn't work. The trap doesn't work. Maybe I capture with my bishop just to stop the knight from moving. Ooh. That's nice. That is nice. Let's try trapping that. Let's try trapping that. Isn't that crazy? Now this is under attack. This is under attack. Guys, you always want to watch out for this kind of moves. You always want to watch out. Where all of a sudden you have two pieces under attack. If I capture, my opponent saw that, okay, if they capture here, I'm going to capture here. I think that's what they calculated. But you always want to calculate. You always want to calculate several lines. My opponent calculated that. My opponent calculated in this position. If I capture a piece, my opponent captures a piece, and then maybe they can even grab a pawn. But no, I just capture back here, and now this is under attack. This is under attack. Sad thing is that my own pawn is in the way of. I want to do this, just trying to seize the initiative, trying to force this to move away. Sad thing is that my own pawn is in the way of my queen, because I would love to have my queen sitting here. I would love to have my queen sitting there. I'm looking at this push. My opponent might be forced to play a move like this. Let's push forward. They can't push forward because I have a pin here. What if they go here? Am I not just going to capture here? Just captured here. It's time we castle. You don't want to leave your king so exposed like this. That's asking for trouble. Okay. Looking at this capture. For now, it doesn't work. Let's do this. I want to slide my rook over here. I was looking at this sacrifice, but it doesn't work. This knight is defending, and when I remove the knight, the queen comes here. And when I give this check, my opponent can block with the queen. So what I want to do here now is bring a piece here. Ooh. Yes, my opponent is not on time. He's not on time. But I'm looking to do this, but immediately I do that. I'm looking to play a move like this, but immediately I do that, my opponent comes here. You see, guys, you see what I'm talking about? You always want to look out for your opponent's plan. You always want to look out for it. You want to look out for your opponent's plan. My plan is simple. Go here, and I'm just trying to force checkmate along this file. That's my plan. But before I execute my plan, I have to pause and take a moment to think, okay, if I go there, what is my opponent going to play? That's how you cut down a lot of blunders in your game. Just doing that, you are going to reduce a lot of blunders in your game. So what do we do here? Instead of going there, we are going to capture here first. Remove this menacing knight. The knight that's just going to come here with a fork. We remove the knight first, and then we come here. And regardless of what... Oh... My opponent can still play some really nasty moves. I hate this move. Okay, what can I do else? What else can I do? Can I be patient? Can I be patient? Okay, the reason what I'm saying here now is that my opponent can block this way. When I play this move, my opponent can block with the queen, not letting me in. That's one move my opponent can play. That's what I'm watching now. Oh, guys, am I cooking something? I guess I'm not cooking anything. Okay, I guess we are going to abandon that plan. Looks like the plan doesn't really work. I'm looking at capturing here, bringing this, and trying to go for checkmate. But once I capture here, my opponent captures with the queen. And when I hop in here, trying to go for checkmate, my opponent can block with the queen. And I don't see a good continuation from there. So what I'm planning to do now is to capture here first. Ask my opponent to capture here. And when my opponent captures there, then I capture here with check. And notice something, my opponent is forced to capture this way. And when they capture that way, then I slide my rook over. And I'm threatening to pick that up. And I think that's unstoppable. So this is how you come up with candidate move in chess. You think about a move, try to find why you shouldn't play the move. You want to look for a reason not to play the move. My opponent has to grab the bishop, because if they don't grab the bishop, when I come here, they can't block now because my bishop is defending the square. So they have to capture the bishop first. So guys, that's how you come up with a candidate move in chess. That's the difference between a 1000 rated player and a 2000 rated player. They think about several moves. Why 2000? Why 1000 rated players? Sometimes they just think about a few moves and they say, boom, that's it. I'm going for it. Okay. I have nothing in that plan, but I have something here. We are going to analyze this game to see if that plan is actually a better plan, if it was a solid plan. That's what we are going to do. We are going to analyze. Let's see if that plan is solid. Okay, that's a pin. I just step away from it. And that's a check. I just step aside. My opponent still has to deal with this. They still have to deal with that. You always want to think about several moves. When you see a good move, try to see if is the move good enough. Is the good move good enough? That's how you cut out a lot of blunders from your game. You'll be surprised how many blunders you just remove from your games by thinking like that. By just calculating like that, you'll be shocked by how many blunders you just cut out of your game. Okay, that's bad now. I think my opponent should have walked into this what do they call it? Into this discovered check, because I don't have any good discovered attack. Why do you don't want to walk into discovered check? Sometimes you want to ask yourself, okay, if I walk into the discovered check, what does my opponent has? Does my opponent really has anything? And in this case, I don't have anything. Your queen is on the light square. This is on the light square. This is on the dark square. But if I go there to attack it, you can simply defend it. So I'm going to come here with a check, and my queen now all of a sudden is looking at this square. And if my king goes up, okay, it's checkmate now. It's just checkmate. There's nothing. Okay, I was thinking of maybe just trapping the queen. Okay, it's not checkmate, but I can trap the queen like this. And now it should be checkmate. It should be checkmate now. It should be checkmate. So if my opponent had stepped into this discovered attack, there is nothing. So while you don't, generally speaking, you don't want to step into a discovered attack. You don't want to do that. You want to stay away from discovered attack, but in some cases, that's what you just want. That's just what you have to do. That's what you have to do. Okay. Saw that coming. But this is checkmate now. Because that move covers the rook. The move covers the rook. And that's checkmate. Let's take a look at that, my plan. If it was the best plan, or if going the other way was good. Let's see. You're gonna lose on time. I don't really mind. Move rook in front of white camel. Okay. It means, I guess you mean the horse, the pony, as some people will call it. Let's see if that was the best plan. Capturing there was a blunder because I can capture here. That's what I'm saying, guys. Now, all of a sudden, this is under attack. This is under attack. This is under. I think my opponent followed up with another inaccurate move. I capture here. They save that. I go here. And then I play this move. I captured here. Captured there. And okay. This was the best plan. This was the best plan, going there. And then coming here. The engine is frowning at this my move. It's saying this is not the best move. But it's not saying what the best move is. So let's see what the best move is. Okay, the best move is to throw in this move first. Okay. Okay, let's say I throw in this move. What is really the idea behind throwing in the move? Throw in this move. Tries to ask the queen to go away. Yes, it's still the same plan, guys. It's still the same plan, but the engine wanted me to throw in this move. When my opponent plays a move like this, engine is suggesting my opponent plays this move. Okay, when my opponent plays a move like this, I have this. I have this, forcing the queen somewhere, and we are just going for the same plan. Let's see if I had gone for the other plan. If I had gone for the other plan, I told you guys why it doesn't work. I told you why it doesn't work. The reason it doesn't work is because when I play this move, my opponent can block this way. I think the position is still completely winning for me. Yes, still completely winning for me. Maybe because I have I'm up a full rook, or what am I up? Okay, the position material is equal. Material is equal, but okay, then I can capture here with check. Oh, I'm going to win the exchange now, and I'm going to win another pawn. So that's why the position is completely winning for me. But I prefer the other option. I prefer the other line. I prefer the other line. This is how you come up with plans, good plans in chess. This is how you come up with better plans in chess. All right, Sean, we'll play some other time. The pleasure is mine. Happy to see you here. Really happy to see you here again. Hope to see you here next time. Okay, let's get one more rapid game. Not rapid, maybe blitz. If you want to play me, you can send me a challenge. Let's get one more blitz game before we call it a day. Is it one more? Maybe several more. Maybe 3 to 4 blitz game. Let's see if we can get the rating up, or if we can get the rating down, or if we can lose some more rating points. Going here looks nice, and maybe the best move, but I just don't. I'm not comfortable playing that move. Let's go here. If I want to come here, looks like a move I'm looking at. Okay, my opponent plays that move. I don't mind. Do I capture? My opponent is trying their best to open up the center of the board. After you open it up, bro, what do you have? What do you have? I think the answer is you have nothing. Have nothing. You have nothing. I'm looking at this. What if I attack there? What if I attack there? How is my opponent defending? Let's try to pile up here. Okay, my opponent already has 2 pieces. Ooh, guys. Look at what I did. I don't believe I did that. Oh. My opponent is just going to land the knight here. The knight is just going to leave rent free in my position. I'm looking at playing a move like this, asking my opponent to move the knight here, or maybe capture this bishop. If they capture the bishop, then I can come here, but then this evil knight is looking at this square, so my opponent can bring the queen here, and they are chilling. So now I have to move. Very sadly, I have to move again. I have to move again, and I have to move to a square where I'm defending. Oh, not a very good position to be in. Let's go here. Okay, maybe my opponent is saying I'll have a pawn deep into your deep inside your position, but I'm saying that pawn is going to become a liability very quickly. That's what I'm saying. I need to move fast. I need to move fast. I need to move fast. If I can win on the board, winning on time is an option. Let's kick this away. Go away, evil. My opponent is interested in putting this knight here at some point. Looking at this, doesn't work. I really want to stop this evil knight from hopping in here. Sadly, there's no good way to do that. Let's kick the knight. Let's force the knight into the square if it wants to go into the square. Let's ask the knight, dear knight, if that's the square you want to hop into, be my guest. Okay, my opponent just saying, bro, I don't want to hop into the square, and I'm happy. That's a move I'm happy about. But this knight is giving me sleepless night over here. Ah, let's say I capture here, which I'm looking at already. Okay, my opponent is looking at this pin. Very nice pin. Let's say I capture here. My opponent captures. I capture here. My opponent is looking at this pin. And I'm looking at this move. But maybe my opponent has this move. Okay. My opponent is setting up all kinds of nastiness. Let's step away. Let's step away. I'm looking at this move already. But let's do this. I don't want this evil knight hopping in here for free. The knight hops in there. I want to remove the knight when the knight hops in there. Let's go here. Opponent is looking at this, but I'm defending with my knight. Defending with my knight again. Ooh, that's a nasty pin. Good thing here. Ooh, that's a nasty pin. There's no good thing here. There's no good thing here. That's a very nasty pin. Oh, I missed that. I missed that. I missed that. I'm tempted to capture here, but what do I gain from capturing there? What if I go here? Can't my opponent just capture and chilling? They are chilling. If I go here, I drop my queen. This position is too sad of a position to play in. If I go here, let's do this. Let's do this. Keep that knight defended so I can move my queen. Am I even moving my queen? Keep the knight defended so I can move my queen. Okay, now looks like I'm back into the game. Just need to move fast. Just need to move fast. Just need to move fast. All right. I thought I was back into the game, but my opponent is threatening this. I don't have any defense against that. but need to be careful. Position is lost, crazily lost, crazily lost. Opponent has this check and checkmate. Position is crazily lost. I was just looking for moves. I just couldn't find moves, and I played the worst move possible. Play the worst move possible. What do I do here? Opponent is threatening this check. Maybe I should have just gone here. But then my opponent can give this check. And when I go here, they can even capture here if they wish. My opponent simplified and I just got destroyed there. I just got destroyed. Let's get some more game. Let's get another game. Let me try to grind. Let's see if we can go up or maybe lose rating points. My opponent is not even trying to hold on to the pawn. Let me grab the pawn. Let's do this. Try to prevent this move. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go ask some questions over here. Okay, let's do this. Stay away from this nastiness. That's really nasty. That's nasty lines on my king. I'm already looking at this move. Asking my opponent to capture. So I capture here. How many pieces do I have? They have 2. I have 3. Capture here. Capture here. I capture here. Let's go forward. Let's break open the center. Let's go. If this knight moves, I'm going to capture the queen, winning myself this pawn. So the knight doesn't want to move, at least not yet. At least not yet. I'm also looking to pile up on the knight. Even if I do that, doesn't get me anywhere. Let's go here. Let's see where the knight is going to. Let's go here. Let's go here, piling up on this pawn. And then here, piling up on this pawn. Looks like a pawn I should pick up now. It looks like a pawn I should be picking up anytime soon. Or maybe my opponent can push the pawn forward. Let's say I grab this. I have to watch out for my back rank, guys. If I capture here, that's under attack. If I capture here, which I think I will, capturing there is just a blunder, but I can capture here. Or can't I? I think I can. Let's go here. I should play this move. I should play that move before I blunder. Before I blunder, let's play that move. Go away, evil queen. Yeah, I'm tempted to play that move, but that's a free. That would be a free queen. That would be me giving up a free queen. Let's go here. Okay, now that's free. What looks like, okay, looks like I'm losing my knight, my queen. Looks like I'm losing my queen, but my opponent resigns. Well, not my queen, my bishop. Because how do I defend? How do I defend my queen? Okay, maybe I'm looking at moves like this, trying to capture here. Does nothing. Position is still very dynamic. I think that was a premature resignation. I think that was premature resignation. That was a premature resignation. Let's go. Let's get games rolling. Moblin is going for the Budapest Gambit. I'm simply going to give back the pawn. I'm just going to give back the pawn. I'm going to say to my opponent, bro, if the pawn makes you happy, just grab it. Just grab it. You know, in this gambit, when you don't know the lines, trying so hard to hold on to a pawn you just captured for free is how you lose in this gambit. When your opponent goes for a gambit you don't know, just don't be too greedy and you should be fine. Just don't be too greedy and you should just be fine. But when you are too greedy, that's how you lose. That's how you lose very quickly. So my opponent goes for the Budapest Gambit. I've studied the Gambit before, but I'm not sure what to do again. It's been a while since I played the Gambit, so I'm not too sure what to do again. I'm not too sure. Because I'm not too sure. Because I'm not too sure, I'm not going to be greedy and hold on to the pawn. Let's go here. I want to push this pawn forward. Maybe kick this knight away. Now my opponent's plan was revolving around going for the gambit, but now that the gambit is not working, now that I didn't fall for the gambit, my opponent will have to change strategy. They will have to come up with a different plan. They would have to come up with a different plan. Capturing with this knight is bad because when I capture here, it's going to be a fork. But maybe my opponent is saying they can capture here, and when I go to capture here, okay, the knight is in the way. Okay, I was thinking maybe they have some tactic along these lines. What I was thinking, they don't have any tactic along those lines. They don't. That's just a fork, nothing else. Maybe my opponent just attacks me. Maybe they attack me, but if you attack me, I'm just going away and the fork remains. If you capture, okay, my opponent resigns now. That's what I was saying. I think my opponent thought they will have some tactic along this line of capturing here. And when I capture here, then they will be winning this. But I already calculated that and I saw that the knight would be in the way of their rook. And that's something my opponent missed. That's something my opponent missed. Kun, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Happy to see you here. Let's play some more games. Maybe 2 more games or 3 more games. Let's go. Guys, I'll be playing in the tournaments tomorrow. Chess.com 3-0 Swiss Thursday. I guess that's what they call it. 3-0 Swiss. They ran out of names, so they decided to name it some weird name. Give it some really weird name. What is 3-0 Thursday? That's the name of the tournament. 3-0 Thursday. And it's first, second, and third. 3-0 Thursday. Let's strike in the center. Let's try to make some action happen. No action on the board. Let's go create chaos. I wish we can reverse this battery. I wish we can reverse this battery like this. Let's go creating chaos. We are in the business of creating chaos. Let's capture there. Okay, now I can't push that. That was hasty. That was hasty, I guess. Let's go here. Let's try to attack on the queen. On the queen side. So we have nothing there. We have no attack. Go away, evil. Go away, you evil. Okay, I'm happy with that. Don't think I'm complaining about that. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm piling up on this now. Piling up on it, but when I'm done piling up on it, I have to be careful. That's not a pawn I want to capture. That's not a pawn I want to capture. Capturing the pawn is inviting chaos my way. Inviting a lot of chaos my way. I'm looking at pushing forward and asking for all of this trade. Opponent is looking at trapping my bishop. They are looking at trapping my bishop. Not a move I think I appreciate. I do not appreciate that move. Where would I love to put this bishop? Would I love to play this move? But if I play that move, they can do 1% and my bishop just comes under fire. Okay. No, my bishop doesn't come under fire. But if I do this move, my opponent can... Okay, let's do this move instead. If my opponent captures here, I throw in this check. Ooh. Guys, I just blundered the pawn. I just blundered the pawn. I just blundered... Okay, I didn't. Okay, my opponent plays that. Ooh, guys, that's even stronger. That is even stronger. Let's go here. That is stronger, but let's go. I get 2 pawns for the bishop. That is stronger. I missed that. I missed that. Okay. If you are wondering, why not just move your bishop away? If I move my bishop away, my opponent comes forward, and that's a fork. Oh. I should have gone back. I should have gone back. I made a mistake. I should have gone back because now I should have gone back because my queen is actually pinning this pawn. I should have gone back. I should have gone back this way. And if my opponent goes forward and capture any of this, immediately they go forward, I just capture here. Okay. Let's grab this. That's the plan. Maybe we get it with this. Okay, my opponent is going for this. Let's defend. Let's defend. I wish this bishop is not here. I would love to hop in here. That's a square I would love to keep my knight. And if my knight is sitting there, the knight is just going to be a very serious menace. Knight is going to be a menace. Let's go here. Suspect my opponent is looking at all of this. I'm not buying it. I'm going to hop in my knight here. I'm going to hop in my knight here. And if the queen is here, you can't capture because that's defended and I'm hitting this. And if you try to defend, I just go here, check, and then I pick this up. So I would just be chilling. I would be chilling. Okay, opponent goes there. Looks like a nice pin. Looks like a nice pin, and their objective is the same. The objective is the same. The objective is the same. The objective is the same. I want to hop in here, but I don't want to lose the knight because of this bishop. I need to move. I need to move. My opponent wants to do this. Is there a way I stop that? I can stop it this way. I really wish I don't have to stop it. Let's go here. My opponent wants to go here. I'm just going to chop it off. Okay. Wish I could capture it here. Let's go back here. The moment my opponent plays a move like this, okay, or they will play such a move. Let to say the moment they play such a move, it's just let's do this. Maybe they want to sack, I don't know, be my guest. Be my guest. Ooh, guys. This move might be coming next. That move might be coming next. Taking advantage of the pin on this pawn. And because I've moved this, because I've moved it, if I hadn't moved it, it wasn't possible. But because I've moved it, it becomes possible. It becomes very possible. Okay, now let's do this. What if we go here? Ask my opponent to do something. Let's go here. This bishop is annoying. I wish I could remove that bishop. I really wish I could remove the bishop. Okay. My opponent got desperate and played the desperate move. That's what I would call it. Nothing in that move. That move does absolutely nothing. Move does absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe they are looking at this check. Or I just okay. I thought I could capture it. I can't. I can't. Ooh. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Yes, I miscalculated. I can't capture it because the rook is not pinned. It's the knight that is pinned. The rook is not pinned. It would be the knight that's pinned. The knight would be the one that is pinned. Let's go here. Let's go away from this check. I don't like the check. Hmm. I'm looking at checks here. Doesn't seem to do anything. The king is escaping. The king is escaping. The king is escaping. King is escaping. Opponent could even sack here. That's a sacrifice I see happening. Oh. Guys, I have nothing and I'm also losing on time. I have nothing, I'm also losing on time. Position is really sad. Very sad position. Trying to move fast, but what do I have? This is defending. All of these pieces, they are attacking and defending at the same time. I'm just going to go away. Okay, I'm going to get flagged. Going to get flagged. I got flagged. I got flagged. I got flagged. That's GG's. Opponent lost checkmate. Was there checkmate on the board? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Was there checkmate on the board? From the amount of attack, from the kind of attack my opponent had on my king, it wouldn't be surprising if they have checkmate. It won't be surprising if they miss checkmate. Yes, my opponent missed checkmate several times. My opponent missed checkmate several times. There was checkmate in 2 at some point. Okay, it was checkmate in 2 here. It was checkmate in 2 here. What's the best move? How do they go about it? Checkmate in 2 by going where? Oh, yeah, okay, no. By sacrificing here, we check, and when I capture, then comes this move. So I guess my opponent missed that several times. Yes, there was checkmate on board. Let me play the last game, and yes, you are correct. They just have to sack the rook, and it's checkmate. Let me play this last game, and I'll be calling it a day. Let's see if I can get a win, or maybe I lose again. Let's go. My opponent is going for a gambit. I don't think they are going to capture. It looks like the Scotch game. Looks like it would have moved into the Scotch game. It looks like it was moving towards the Scotch game. Yet to castle. Let's delay. If my opponent wants to capture here, be my guest. Let's go here. They gave up the bishop pair. I don't mind. I'm not going to castle here because I'm here to castle. Okay, my opponent is looking at this pawn. They are looking at this pawn. Looks like I'm going to lose a pawn now. I'm going to lose a pawn now. All right. What do I really gain for the pawn? Doesn't look like I gain anything. Does not look like I gain anything. Let's go here. I want to trap this, but it's not trapped. I want to trap that, but it's not trapped. I'm looking at this move because if I go here, let's go here. My opponent wants to get back the bishop pair. Be my guest, I guess. For a moment, I thought they wanted to get back the bishop pair, but all of a sudden they're saying, bro, the bishop pair was never my problem. I'm looking at pushing forward next. If my opponent castles, I have this move. Maybe I should have gone here. Try to go there. And now I'm looking at this move. Looking at this move. I'm threatening check here. I'm threatening to go here. Okay. My opponent is saying, bro, be my guest on that. And I'm saying absolutely. Trying to trap that. Trying to trap that. My opponent is not paying attention. I just trap that. Do I capture there? Probably not. Okay, if I go there, my opponent is going to do this. They are going to hop in the knight here. I think I'm just going to chop off the knight. Chop off the knight, then gain myself a pawn. Gain a pawn for myself. Am I complaining? Probably not. Probably not. Looking at bringing the king into the game. King doesn't seem to be doing a lot. Let's go here. Let's go here. Hope I'm not missing something. I have to be careful not to miss something very important. Okay, I missed something really important. That's important, guys. That's important. That's not a move I wanted to miss. That's not a move I'm happy to miss. That's not a move I'm happy to miss. If I had, I'm looking at this check. I would love to capture here. But if I capture there, my opponent is not going to do that. All right, let's go there. My opponent was seeing ghost and they decide to give me a pawn. Can I complain? My opponent was seeing ghost and decided to give me a pawn. Playing this move is sad. That's very bad move. Not just bad, but very bad, because I give this check and that's a fork. Guys, that's a fork. Bro, add friend. I'm going to accept every friend request. If you send me a friend request, don't worry. When I'm done with streaming, I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept it. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you are here to hit that like button on the stream, kindly help me smash that like button. Help me smash the like button, guys. I'll be ending the stream now. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every day. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every day. I'll be streaming in chess.com tournaments tomorrow. The 3-0 Thursday. I'll see if I can play in the two or three. If I can play 2 or 3 of the tournaments. And guys, I'm ending the stream now.